Hello everybody, this is Romanar, and today we're here to introduce the Beyond Legendary mod pack that you may have seen me streaming for the past few months. I'll be going over what it is and what it's all about in this video. To begin, it's a combination of the Long War, TED Jam, and Requiem mod packs, all tied together with our personalized mod, Beyond Legendary. The rest of this video will be talking about what all of these mod packs are and what they do. Don't worry if you've never delved into modding before, I'll be explaining it all in a way that everyone can understand regardless of prior knowledge. Let's begin with Long War. This was the mod that started it all. During XCOM 1's life cycle, there was a mod called Long War developed for it. This mod introduced a variety of classes for XCOM as well as enemy types. It introduced a level of complexity to the geoscape beyond just pressing the scan button and waiting for new missions. And it was so well made that the developers at Firaxis called the base game a 20-hour tutorial for Long War.
Holy!
Fast forward to XCOM 2's release, Firaxis actually went ahead and paid the Long War devs to make a Long War 2. It was basically the same formula: more enemies and tougher missions, more classes and weapons for XCOM to handle the new threats, and a brand new complex geoscape that creates a minigame for control over the globe. Unfortunately, when XCOM 2 received the War of the Chosen expansion, Firaxis decided not to fund the Long War devs for an update.
Good. Let's do it. Dead. Damage. Dead. Dead. Dead.
For a while, Long War 2 would be left behind, but eventually a new modding team would come by and take on the efforts to update Long War 2 to work with War of the Chosen, thus creating Long War of the Chosen.
Alright, try to move, Advent. Tornado Ripjack! Tornado Ripjack! Ronar man, he's never done. Keep on going, Ronar man. Kill them all. Hit and run them all.
As time went on, a modder by the name of Kiruka created a meta mod called Mod Jam with the goal of integrating a bunch of workshop mods to work with Long War. With this new pack, dozens of classes and enemies from the workshop would flood into the Long War experience. There would be so many new classes and enemy types that it was impossible to see it all in one playthrough. The players eventually called it roguelike XCOM since every playthrough would be a new experience. Eventually, Mod Jam would be no longer updated just like Long War 2, but one of my longtime stream viewers is still updating Mod Jam today in the new version known as TED Jam. This is the version that we are using for our Beyond Legendary run too.
Wait, is that a lightning reflexes drone? That's disgusting. Okay, Deadster. Alright. Well played then, well played.
The final mod pack to talk about is the Requiem pack by Rishi. This pack introduces tough super bosses. The enemies from the pack are easily identified by their purple color scheme, and they will mess you up. This started as a simple mod pack which included enemies as well as equipment and classes that would work with Mod Jam. However, Rishi eventually took an interest in making my life a living hell, and this girl has personally been making changes to sabotage every one of our campaigns.
It does react, okay, that's fine. This might be the end of the campaign here. I need to rethink squad compositions very carefully like I did with Beyond Impossible.
On top of all three of these mod packs, we also have our very own custom Beyond Legendary tweaks, custom made by Tedster to suit my tastes. Advent soldiers now get nanoscale vests and a point of armor, sectoids can summon, mind spin, and shoot all in one turn, and drones now have a green circle of death around them. All of these changes are made with the goal of allowing enemies to survive alpha strikes and require the player to interact with the enemies. No more deleting enemies on round 1, and as a player you'll have to build your teams to be able to weather fire from the enemies, whether it's through tank builds, smoke grenades, or any of the other tools provided by TED Jam.
Drone. Oh god, why do you have 23 accuracy against it? The survival instincts and the zone of control is too much. You have to actually exit that field. This damn drone. I only have a 44% chance to hit it. She only has one arm. She can barely aim with that one arm.
With the Requiem Beyond Legendary second wave options enabled, there will be all sorts of nasty events that happen. The enemies can get grenades powerful enough to one-shot your soldiers. The Chosen Hunter can become a literal Super Saiyan and run across the map and kill you. Just kidding, that one's a bug. Not only all that, but the AI has been made even smarter to the point that I'm convinced Rishi is hacking my PC and personally controlling the enemies while stream sniping me.
Wait, they know how to do that? Oh, that is the biggest change in AI of all time. They know to shoot the explosives! Holy moly!
Honestly, there's so much stuff within all these mods that there's no way I can cover them all in one video, but hopefully I was able to set some groundwork for what you can expect to see in my streams without being completely confused on what's going on. I'll be releasing more videos on Beyond Legendary in the coming days, maybe something discussing the finer details of Beyond Legendary in multiple parts, or a guide on individual soldier builds. The mod list for Beyond Legendary will be linked in the description of the video, and if you need help installing things, I recommend asking on the Long War of the Chosen Discord. The people there are very helpful. And lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment for the algorithm. I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys will be excited to see more Beyond Legendary content. Have a nice day.
Why? It breaks dawn, apparently. Yeah, that's helpful to know, guys. I guess it breaks dawn, as they say.